Oh, we're recording now.
Recording, we're on.
Recording
Thanks,
now.
Sam.
Can I say, how about we just get in here and start the show?
Roll into it.
You two. Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Shut the fuck up. I'll talk about what I want to talk about. Do you think I literally get these topics for the show and I just come here? I literally spend my whole week thinking about this show.
Really?
Unlike you, who rocks up 5 minutes before.
Yeah. All my best material's gone now.
Yeah,
I used it
literally.
out of the recording.
Don't tell me what I'm going to fucking say.
Don't. Yeah.
I'll say it.
Oh.
How are you, buddy?
Good, man.
You good?
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, no, nothing.
Why are you covering your neck?
No reason. Just went to the game yesterday and met a few people and...
What did you do?
Well, I just, shook a few hands, made some mates and made a few blood brothers. Check this out.
Oh, no, I
That's
didn't
sick.
need to see that. It's not sick. Mad respect, brother. Mad respect. Yeah,
Thanks,
that's...
bro. It's appreciated.
Oh, it's awesome, man.
That's so many boys. Me and the boys in the vaping session just
Yeah.
sucking each other's necks. Just blooding up with each other.
No.
So sick. Nothing like, I know everyone like daps up like gangster. I just latch onto a neck these days.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. How are you, my friend?
Good.
Good weekend?
Great weekend.
What'd you do?
Oh, I hit a 48 out park.
No,
on
you
the back
didn't.
nine.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So,
man, we
last
need to
week-
play together because you actually starting to piss me off. You keep telling me you're hitting like 48s. You said you hit 3 birdies the other day.
Yeah.
Like, it's a complete and utter lie. I don't
Okay.
think you're better than me.
I had 5 hole-in-ones in a row. Yes. You don't know what it's like. I'm better than you. So I had
probably are.
went out park, hit a 48 at the back nine. Have you ever hit under 50 on the back nine of anywhere?
I actually have hit a 40. I think I hit a 46 on the front 9 at Albert Park.
Nice.
But I don't play there anymore, man.
Yeah.
Play private courses these days.
Oh, snob.
I only play private
So
courses these
arrogant.
days. So
I know. Here we go.
yeah.
We're going into it. This is where now I ask you, how was your weekend? You told me something amazing.
Thank you. Awesome for mate. I actually had a really good weekend. I had a really good week. I obviously am an ambassador for Tasmania,
Unofficially, yeah.
unofficially,
Yeah.
but you know how much I love Tasmania.
A lot.
Love it. Absolutely love it. We actually might be going to Tasmania soon.
Oh,
Bit of
went to
quietly
it.
on something
Okay.
very exciting. Watch this space.
Love it.
But I have 2 other places that I've fallen in love with,
Okay.
and I'm taking up the role of unofficial ambassador of those places now as well.
Where is it?
One is Swan Hill.
In Western Australia?
No, it's in. I think it's in Victoria. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
3.5 hours away.
Swan Hill Dips.
Swan.
You know that?
That's Black Swan. I'm
Oh,
pretty
is
sure.
it?
Yeah, that's
Sorry. Yeah.
not Swan Hill. Swan Hill. I think it's near Mildura.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
And that's why you love it so much.
Went there on the weekend.
You think it's near there.
Beautiful people. Good country. Incredibly
Beautiful
lovely.
people.
Great people. Great
Yeah.
community. It was great. You know what they do there though in Swan Hill? They drink large coffees.
They kiss swans on the lips.
No, they don't do that.
No.
I went and had a coffee
They do
in the
large
morning.
coffees?
They have large milkshake coffees there though. That's the one thing that they
Large milkshake coffees.
they're big order of coffees.
you have one?
Had a guy that was a Liz Cloggers fan that came in the morning. I was getting a coffee, and we were chatting, and as we were chatting, we're talking, and he got his coffee order came up, and it was literally no sweat of a lot, like a fucking litre, like that big.
Taking
And
a
I was
litre of
like,
milk.
oh mate, that's a pretty big coffee there. And he goes, oh, and he knew straight away.
Yeah,
he knew he
messed
stuffed
up.
up.
That's bad. And was your second place?
Second place, I am an ambassador for is Geelong.
Because they're winning a few
Geelong.
games now. That's why.
Community of Geelong. Went down to Geelong yesterday.
Did you?
Beautiful
Did you
place.
see the boys?
I didn't actually. They're very busy, those boys lately, unfortunately.
Very unresponsive.
I went down and played golf, actually, at Lonsdale Links.
I play golf. I hit 48 in the back nine out of the park.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I played at Lonsdale Links. Great course there. Then I went to Geelong West.
Oh, ooh.
The Geelong West Giants
Yeah, that's a nice ring to it.
versus St. Mary's.
Oh, the blockbuster.
St. Mary's.
We owe those boys. We owe
Great
St.
game.
Mary's. We owe them.
Great game. So I went out and met some awesome people down there. It was awesome.
Well done.
It was a great weekend. Yeah, community feel.
You do give back a lot.
No.
No.
If you say so.
No.
If you say so.
Should we get in the show?
We haven't started?
No,
Okay.
let's play it.
Sweet.
Buckley kicked one from 50 last week and he's missed the shot. He's celebrating a point.
Jackie Chan returns. Gorringe has kicked it.
I forgot to mention.
Yeah, what?
Are we going to do the recap now? You want to talk about?
Yeah, let's do
something else to
recap.
add?
Yeah, talk about some things.
Okay.
What happened?
I went to watch a game of footy over the weekend.
Oh my god, this is great. This is great. Am I sadistic for making my week already? Like, is it sad that this
Sad
has
that
got
this
me
gives you
so
so
happy?
much joy.
Yeah.
So I went down. No, I get a message on the Friday or maybe the Thursday.
Yeah.
Sam saying, "Hey, I'm playing twos. Like, come watch. Like, if you're around." I was like, "I've got nothing on. I'll come watch." Anyway, I get another message says, "I'm making my debut for the seniors." Come watch.
And sorry, just to put in the context, Sam's 30 years old, playing
thirds.
VAFA thirds, and he's making his debut in the seniors. Like, at 30 years of age, making his debut in the seniors.
For the Unicorns.
For the Melbourne
High Unicorns.
whatever they are. Who cares?
I mean, he's playing.
And no, I apologise. I've actually been there to a training session before. Great culture. Great culture.
Great culture. We love them all there.
Great, we do. And he got his debut. I was here working on the weekend, so I wish I could have fun and play around and
No.
do whatever I want, but I was working. I was going to come down.
You were very close.
I was going
to
to come down from here, and I was like, I'll get there at quarter time or half time. Unfortunately, our dear friend didn't make it to quarter time. He had an appointment with the dirt, and let's just say he gave a hickey to the centre square.
Yeah,
but can I say we should get the vision of this? He got tackled. So it might be we haven't spoken about it. I don't know if it's too soon to talk about this, but is he made of paper? Because he's broken his collarbone, by the way. He's in a sling today. He literally fell over into the ground and has got a broken collarbone.
Oh, you're right. He did, yeah. He booked himself in for a
It's not
booking.
the most like...
It's, when you think of concussions, you think of some like heroic feat going back with the flight.
Put into context, the one thing as well he said is like, any advice? He maybe didn't even ask, but we were giving him advice. And I said, keep your head over it. All right, if you want to set the tone, make sure you go in there and did it. So you could tell there was this like ball in dispute, and he didn't really want to go for it. But I think those messages in his head were like going back saying, Dill said, keep your head over it. I've got to go. So he went, got tackled, and collarbone broken.
Well, he started off well. He was holding his width on the wing. Holding his width from the ball.
Yeah,
for
and
a while.
from the ball as well. So not just from any.
Yeah, so playing wing, holding your width, but also correlation to the ball, holding your width from the ball.
Yeah.
But
so I think that what happened with that though was he was on the other side of the ground, the ball wasn't getting used. So if he had made it to the second quarter, I'm sure he would have racked him up.
Yeah, they always every quarter they play that side of the field.
Yeah.
But to your credit, you were getting into the game and you were getting more comfortable out there.
Did you see him have possession? That does not count.
That doesn't count as a touch.
You got knocked out. You didn't get touched. And you didn't take it. You didn't take it though. He didn't even take the free kick.
I got a touch because I got a free kick, mate. You got carried off the ground.
Oh, that's so good.
So we'll put the vision
if
up
someone
there.
takes your kick, that doesn't mean you get a possession.
No.
Anyway, best part was that you later Sam's going back through the vision watching what had happened because it gets uploaded to YouTube. We'll get the link up at the game. And
you can watch him hold his width.
It's on YouTube and you just see Sam holding absolute great width. And Dan's in the background of the vision filming for me on his phone. He's filming. He actually filmed Sam get crunched and he sent it to me. It was so good.
As soon as it happened, I called Buck. I was like, "Hey, I think he's been knocked out. Like, he's on the ground, so I'm not too sure." And then you know when you get
and
knocked
I was
out,
obviously really concerned.
You were. You say he wasn't laughing at all, but you know, like I was like, "I think Sam's out. I don't know." And then you know when people get knocked out, they put like their arms go stiff in the air.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh man, he's 100% out."
It was sort of a fake knockout though, because he sort of went down, and then he's like, he goes, I jumped down, and then he went down again. So I don't know. Be the judge. We'll get the vision.
A fake concussion, like a fake Achilles. You did a fake concussion.
It was a fake collarbone.
Well done.
Fake collarbone.
It was great. But listen, I know you're now in concussion protocol, health and safety, which is good.
Just to say, he's in a sling at the moment, fully broken collarbone. Like,
he's in a sling
without choking. He's got a broken collarbone.
It's a game, but you haven't had a touch in the seniors.
He hasn't
game
had a
yet.
touch in the seniors.
That's great. You've got more games and touches.
It was actually the next front page of a Herald Sun article, really. Adult goes from 30-year-old debutant into the seniors, was going to win the flag, win the flag. They're going to make a movie about him, but unfortunately it went down the first game with no touches, held great width and broke his collarbone. Anyway, hey, speaking of walking wounded, Darcy's here as well.
Yeah.
Darcy.
He's
hurt his back.
Has he?
Yeah, slipped a disc.
Carrying the company?
Yeah, carrying the company. He's hurt his back, slipped a disc.
Wow.
Yeah, too many nights at the at the Sporting Globe with the boys.
He goes to the Sporting Globe.
Yeah, he goes to the Sporting Globe.
He gets
a lot.
the big
He loves
towers.
It. He loves it
He
down there.
gets
He drinks-
four pints, please.
Yeah.
And boys, there's 4 taps here, so we can all pour at the same time.
He loves it. He loves it down there, the big Darso. So we're the working wounded at the moment.
We are.
We're the walking wounded.
Hey, tell them about our event, because people said that you mentioned it last week.
Yes.
Actually, someone said something. Here we go. Brody goes, yo, Cloggers, in your podcast today, you said there was another Crown pub sesh, but didn't say a date. Did Buckley whiff, or is it yet to be confirmed?
Whiff. I don't know what that means, but we do have another one, and it's going to be on Thursday night, June 16th.
It says
I think.
Blues versus Carlton here on a Thursday night.
That's the one. Yep, Thursday 16th, Blues versus Carlton.
So who's playing?
Blues versus Carlton. Okay, so that was meant to be Carlton versus Richmond.
Yeah, Carlton versus Richmond.
Carlton versus Richmond are playing Thursday night. So that'll be a
Huge.
massive game.
Get down there.
And you might have to come late because you're obviously doing the pre-roll for the game. So you'll have to come after because you're still doing that, aren't you?
Still doing that. Was out there. Was at the game. I was at the ground yesterday at the game. I was there. Do what I do best. Love it.
So just to confirm, you are still working with Carlton on that role?
Oh, it's not really a role. It's more of a partnership. Like I don't.
So you're still there doing the pre-game stuff?
Yeah, I'm at the games.
Are you doing the pre-roll at the game?
Whereabouts? The one on the field or the one in the bar? Because I'm doing pre-game one in the bar.
Oh, goodness me. All right, we're getting carried away
come on.
this week. Bloody hell, let's get into it. Recap. Okay, thank you so much for everything. But one thing I do want to thank the beautiful Clogger community for, Dan, is the rating, the reviewing, the following, and the subscribing.
yeah.
We'll be reading out one of these a week from now on because it really is the best. Now, when you're listening to the podcast, if it's in your ears, and if you're listening on iTunes and Spotify or anywhere else, you can subscribe and follow, which is great, and we really appreciate it. Please do that now.
Right now.
Okay, you've just done it. You can also go and turn on the notifications. So you get a little bloody link. There you go. So do that. I'm going to read out a review a week. This one's from Rex Hunt 162. It's definitely Rex Hunt. Says, people who start podcasts because they think they are funny. Lucky for these two, they're fucking idiots.
Well
we
done.
love that.
That's great.
Thank you so much for 5 stars.
Rex Hunt
So thank
162 is definitely a real person.
Definitely.
And not someone in-house who did that review.
No.
So
that
well
wasn't
done.
me.
Thank you
That
so
wasn't
much,
me.
Rex Hunt 162.
Spoke about this last week as well. Membership packs are on their way.
Yeah,
There's
how
gonna
we
be
looking
six
there? 'Cause I know
scarves,
what's happening
beanies.
with
Oh,
them.
you obviously know what's happening.
So like when kind of thing?
Yeah, no, you definitely know what's happening with that,
Yeah.
which is great.
And they look great. They look good.
great.
I've
And
seen them.
You've done heaps on that.
I've designed them personally,
Yep.
and they look unbloody real.
Fantastic.
I know what they look like 100%.
You do.
I've seen everything that's involved with that pack.
They're on their way. Heaps are now. I didn't want this to blow up. I honestly didn't want this to blow up last week. And I said to you before the show, don't bring up the fact that everyone says I look like Harry Styles. I did say that, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
Even-
And I'm sick of it because now everyone's talking about me looking like Harry Styles, and I just don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that to take away from the show.
Nah, it's been tough for you this week. How are you coping with it?
Just.
Just, you actually, you don't. Lots of people said that, you look like Harry Styles and look like Channing Tatum. So that was good to get those comments back from everyone.
Thank you. everyone.
Here we go.
Stop saying that, please, about me being Harry Styles. That'd be awesome.
New Stranger Things is
Because
out.
everyone keeps saying I look like
Okay.
him, but I don't want to, I want to be myself.
You don't look like him at all, though.
Well,
At all.
okay. Flag Mantle Court on the big time.
Oh, stop saying flag mantle.
Nah, that's good.
It has
Love
to stop.
Love Flag Mantle.
It's just
Beat the
growing and
D's.
growing every time they win. No more flag mantles, please. I can't have it anymore.
NBA Finals predictions. Who do you think wins?
Oh, give us you love basketball.
Who do you think wins?
Well, who's in it? Don't Google who's in it. Who's in it? Who do you think's in
Bucks.
it? The
Dylan-
Bucks.
Dylan Buckley's.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, and who do you think's going to be? I think they win.
So
I'm
who's
saying
who's playing who?
Well, who do you think's going to win?
Tell me who thinks playing. Who's playing?
I actually think I do know this, to be honest.
Go.
The Bucks are in, and I
Duke?
reckon it's not Golden State.
No.
It's a weird team that hasn't been in it for recently.
Space Flyers.
It's not the Space Flyers. I reckon it's Give me a hint. It's not the Hornets, Sam. I know it's not the Hornets. It's not the Hornets. He's going the Hornets. That's a fucking unicorn, by the way. Yeah, they're.
Bay Grizzle.
No, I don't think it is.
No. You
No,
reckon
I
then?
don't
You got
know,
one right,
no.
Bucks.
I don't think it is them.
Heat.
It's not the Heat. I actually know this. Just give me a hint.
Celtics.
No,
Who else? Lakers.
not Lakers.
Golden State.
Nope.
Just come on,
It's
3,
not LA.
2, 1.
Oh, no. Phoenix.
No, it's actually Celtics Golden State.
Is it,
It is.
is it actually? Oh, fuck. I thought Memphis
That
was
wasn't a setup at all. There's nothing in the run sheet here that says Bucks versus Space Flyers on there. You
I
just got that
swear
wrong.
Giannis was in the finals.
I swear Giannis Aunties is in there.
No, I don't want to be that person that makes... Like, I actually didn't... Anyway.
Yeah, but
let's move
now
on.
that you know the teams are in there, who do you think is going to win it? And
I
why?
think you're joking. I think the Bucks are actually... in it.
Who do you think now? You know who's in now. Who do you think's going to win and why? What are the keys?
Good dribbling is always a good start. Good teamwork. I don't know. I honestly don't give.
You don't care, do
don't
you?
really care.
Speaking of your favourite Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry,
Yeah, 3 points.
yeah, he's going to be a big player.
He's going
in
to
the
be. You know what
finals.
he's going to be big at?
What?
Do you reckon he wears budgies or boardies? What do you think?
He'd be budgies.
I don't know.
He's a star.
Yeah, I reckon he's. But he's got like basketball. They have the big baggy shorts.
How about Kevin Durant?
Oh,
Where are who does he play for?
he's played for a lot of teams.
Yeah, it's actually.
Yeah.
Who wears he at now though?
Well, he's played for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
He
quiz me on
wears
that.
boardies, is what I'm trying to say.
He has played on a lot of teams.
He has.
I reckon he's at Golden State still.
He is actually.
Okay, good.
No, he's at Brooklyn.
Anyway,
He wears boardies.
he wears boardies. No, I think Steph Curry wears budgies. He's
Yeah.
a pretty cool operator. You know that guy Draymond Green?
Do you know him?
Is he still? is he still at Golden State?
He is.
Yeah, he wears boardies.
He does. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
scary
he
though.
He
Klay
got into a fight
Thompson.
with Drake.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think they're friends now.
All right, we wears budgies.
Okay. Yeah, he wears. Yeah, they all be buddies at the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, they are.
I feel.
LC budgies coming out very soon, fam. So make sure you check out on
How good
those ones.
Hey, actually, seriously, how
Don't
good
call
was-
me Ashley.
Oh, how good was Steve Kerr's gun speech? Did you see that?
Yeah,
the
it was
coach?
really cool. Yeah,
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
That
was
whole. I know we don't like to get political, but that whole.
awesome. Speak for yourself.
No, what's his name? The Texan, like, I retweeted something. What he said, it was just like,
What does he do?
how could he's National Rifle Association leader Ted Cruz.
No, I don't know him.
He's like, after Steve Kerr's thing where literally spoke common sense into everyone and said what
Yeah.
everyone in the world's thinking about the American gun laws. This Ted Cruz was like, guns don't kill people. Bad people with guns kill people. Like, instead of getting rid of the guns, let's put a metal detector on every door in every school and have security. I was like, Ted Cruz, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, man. It's crazy how, like, obviously, even if they did ban guns, probably it might not stop a lot of these things, but it will stop a lot more of them. Like, the access to them is crazy. I don't know. We've been to the
Been to
States.
Walmart.
You can actually buy them everywhere.
Walmart. You go to
It's
Walmart and buy one for like $100.
Yeah, it's full
crazy,
on.
scary.
Yeah, we're so lucky that we don't have to worry about that. Even like what was really sad, obviously not as sad as actually happening, but I remember at the game this week, there was on the news, and like they heard a big bang, and then everyone fled them.
Yeah.
Like, imagine your first thought at an event when you hear a loud noise is it like a gun, like someone
Fuck.
could be there.
That's what they think.
I know, it's scary.
That's their school.
Like,
That's what
that's
they
not
think.
something. Like, I think, they did this question like ages ago to someone. It was like Australian students versus like American students. So saying like, what's your biggest stress at university? And, like, the Australian one was like, getting a late assignment or failing my course. The American one was like dying.
It's fucked. They're so fucked. There's something so wrong with
Yeah.
it. Like, those
I don't know.
fucking
but-
kids went to school and got shot, and these fuckers saying, "Oh yeah, no, we've got to put more security on the doors at our schools."
Yeah, it's sad.
Ted Cruz is making big. Of course he is. That's why he's saying to keep the gun laws as they are, because he's making big cash. But he's a fucking moron.
Yeah.
And if you believe that bringing gun laws to America won't help your gun problem, then you're fucked.
Yeah. And when you got Dan, the most concerning thing is when you got Dan here talking reason, that's when you
Yes.
know things are not good. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully, hopefully that stuff doesn't happen anymore. It's happened too much. In all seriousness, it's fucking shit. Now, Danny boy. It says here, do you want to touch on a earlier call from last week that's escalating? I don't think we do touch on this. I don't even know what it is.
What, early call, it's escalating?
GMZ?
Oh,
Okay.
is it? Yeah, is it? Is it? Yeah. My GMZ last week or a few weeks ago about Angus Brayshaw is escalating. It's becoming real.
What are you talking about?
That's all. When I break stories, mate, GMZ, the biggest segment we have on the show.
No, I don't know
You're
it.
very familiar with it. I break stories all the time. Angus Brayshaw is out of there. He's going to go and play with his brother.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. You heard it here first. I got another one right now. Lead me into it. Okay, guys, time for another one. Here we go.
This segment gives me anxiety.
Well, get ready to put on your big boy anxiety pants because you're going to have some real anxiety with this one. No, you won't. This is actually just the one that it's a good news one. I'm happy that I can break this.
Okay.
Liam Jones will play for the Suns this year.
How?
Mid-season draft.
Really? So is there no ruling around?
The vaccine. Oh, listen, I don't know the ins and outs of the vaccine
Okay.
mandate now that everyone's either vaccinated or unvaccinated, but I think there is now he can play because he's passed the AFL lodgement date to get your vaccine. So they had to be vaxxed up to a certain date. If you said no, you don't want it, they say no worries, off you go.
Mate.
But now that everything's loosened up, he can now get picked up again.
That's so good. That is so. He is going to dominate. I actually have been obviously. Jonesy's a good friend of both of ours and a supreme athlete. I've been catching up with his Instagrams. Like he's playing at like a local footy club at the moment.
Palm Beach.
Can you imagine that poor bloke that has to line up in him every week? Honestly,
The anxiety.
it would be
Playing at
terrible.
Palm Beach.
And he's looking so fit.
He'll be.
So fit. Good on him, mate. That'd be awesome. I hope
Boys
that
could use
happens.
him.
Oh, they sure could. Especially with Weeders going down.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. So that's my GMZ
I watched
this week.
a lot of footy on the weekend, mate. I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
this
you
week.
did. You sent out. You found a lot of stuff on the couch.
I'm ready to
on.
go. Don't worry. I'm ready to go. Should we get into it now?
Yeah, go.
Oh, actually, wait. People who?
People who we hate the things that these people do.
All right, Danny boy. People who? Now, this one is a ripper. This one is from Woody17. People who put their bag on a seat on public transport. That's not cool. You don't, do you?
I do.
Dan, you can't do that.
Why?
On a packed transport, you're putting your seat on it.
Yep.
Nah.
You know, I don't like getting near people I don't know. My walls are right up. If I'm on a tram,
Nah, that's not on.
okay. If I'm on a tram and there's no room for you to sit, and my bag's on the seat next to me, it's staying there. Yeah,
Nah,
stand
that's
up.
bad.
I lay down across them like this.
That's
just
so
lay down.
naughty. That's
So
so
why?
naughty.
What did someone send that in? Or did you
How
just
bad
think
is it
about
when you're on like a tram or a train?
Oh, no,
and
I hate
it's
it.
packed?
Oh.
It's no. I actually love getting the train and the footy. It's
hate
fun.
it.
I hate it when it's packed though, and someone like puts their arm up near you, and you're like,
please
I'm like,
no.
my head is in your armpit
Yeah,
right now.
it stinks.
Yeah, it smells awesome.
I got one from my friend Jay, actually. Jay Pearson. He sent this in. He goes, afternoon, gents. People who give you the weather forecast of 13 degrees but say it feels like 4 degrees. It's 13 degrees, mate. Plain and simple. If it was 4 degrees, I would say it's 4 degrees.
I actually totally agree with that. It's
yeah,
a great
that makes
point.
sense. That is a great point.
Doesn't
Jay.
make any. Yeah, it's like 13 feels like 4.
That's what they say.
Is it 13 or 4?
I think that's how the news. Yeah, it was 13 degrees tonight, but it felt a bit like 3 degrees. Fucking felt like 3 degrees then, didn't it?
Yeah, it's 3 degrees then.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. I feel like there's someone's going to come back with actually the knowledge of
Yeah,
why that
someone
means.
will.
So that's going to. I look
No,
forward
but
to
how
that.
can it be, hey, it's 15 degrees, but actually it feels like 12 degrees? How the fuck is it 12 degrees now?
I reckon there's going to be an answer.
There
We have a
can't
lot
be.
of smart people
A science
listening
behind
in,
it.
which would be good. Any more people who's?
Yeah, I do actually. People who smile in photos with their tongue between their
Oh,
teeth.
I must admit, I went through a
Alexander
phase
Rosa.
of this. I went through a phase like
Wait, why?
I think I went through. Oh, you just think you look hot. It was sort of like pre-Harry
Am I doing it
Styles
right?
phase. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Heaps of girls do it.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny is when like, oh, I know. This is to both genders because I reckon this happens equally amount. People who have a side. You know what I mean?
A
like,
side?
in a photo, they're like, no, I have to be on the left side.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
fucking
fucking hell,
come
no,
on,
you're not.
man. I'm ugly both sides.
Yeah,
just take it.
just take a photo.
Yeah,
No,
take
that's
it.
not my side.
Yeah, that's not my side. It's like, man, I don't have any sides, so let's
No.
just get this photo done.
I know. Well done.
Anyway, that's a funny one too.
Well done.
Now, round review, I'd like to say.
Oh, mate, can I just talk about the footy? I was there. I went to a game.
Okay, well, let's talk about that when we get to it.
No, I was talking about in general. It's across all grounds.
Oh, okay.
Now, you know how you can text in antisocial behaviour? When you see something on the ground, you can report and
Yeah.
text in a number.
Yeah.
And now there's ones that say no vaping. please text the antisocial behaviour one.
I agree.
Yeah, same. Guess who was texting the number? Reporting people.
You.
Hey, anonymous here. Just want to report that there's someone smashing a blueberry vape in the stands. And then, wait, send a selfie. What's that?
That's not funny.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
also he's a legend.
That's not funny.
But seriously, there was a lot of vaping in the stands.
Yeah, and we shouldn't be doing that.
How dare you vape?
No, we shouldn't be doing that.
No, never.
All right, I've got some things I need to say about the
Here we go. Give us your list. Read out what you sent us in the chat.
I am going to. Because this is why
This is a lot.
I'm annoyed. I had to just turn it off. I was just getting frustrating. There's a few points here. I said, man, I'm teeing off on Monday. AFL is embarrassing. Okay, there's a few things I can't read out there because it names. But I'm sick of seeing, like, I think we think that the AFL is like this, like the AFL, I'm not talking about the AFL, I'm talking about just AFL in general, like footy, high performance sport. I think we think that's more professional than it actually is. Like, if you see, there's the same coaches that just have coached like 14 clubs and they just get sacked from one and go to another one, go to another one, go to another one. It's unbelievable. It's seriously unbelievable.
You're
like,
right.
Get some people in there that actually know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about senior coaches. I'm just talking about like support staff,
Yeah.
assistant coaches. Like, what the fuck? Okay, that was
your point one.
That was one point.
Yeah. What's the second one?
Second point is, who's the best player in the AFL right now?
Great question.
Okay, this is why I think, and I was chatting to someone actually in footy about this the other day. We're having a good discussion, and I think the reason footy isn't as maybe exciting this year as it has been in the past is there's no player, literally like a Dustin Martin, a Buddy Franklin, a Nat Fyfe, a Patrick Dane. No one is actually fully tearing the competition apart. Like, all the best, it's like the changing of the guard season at the moment. Like, all the gun players that like were in their prime and now probably leaving out of their prime. They're still doing great things, but they're not really in the prime. And now it's waiting for the next bunch to like step up and seriously like start dominating. Like, who can you say right now is actually dominating? Clayton Oliver? Yeah, I agree with that. Clayton
He's dominating.
He's playing pretty well.
There's no face.
But who's
to
like
AFL.
going there that you're going like, I'm literally going to go pay to watch that play? Like, there's no like Buddy Franklin.
No, not even. There's no one that, you said it, there's no one that you'd pay to go, I'm going to go see him.
No.
Or we feel like there's
at
not.
the no, like there's players that will get there and probably will get there, but I feel like at the moment there's no magical players that are like really tearing the game apart, which is interesting. It was a good point. I actually didn't come up with that. Someone sent it to me and I was like, "Fuck, you're actually
I
right."
like it.
Yeah.
But who would be that? Who's AFL?
Who's the ones that are about to go?
Well, who's the face right now?
Cripper would be the best player in the AFL at the moment, I think. Do you reckon?
Started very strong, yeah.
Cripper, Isaac Heaney is going very well. Lockie Neal's dominating.
But there's no, you see, there's no, you can't, like, who definitely is like, yeah, them,
Clayton
they're the
Oliver
poster
and
boy of the
Petrarca.
AFL.
Like, there's no like Baslenka, obviously, but like no one's. I don't know. That's my take on it. Did I have anything else that I was venting about?
What else?
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you
that
very
was
much.
great.
Thank you
Inspired
very
me
much
as
for-
well. Need more people sucking money. Oh, okay, no, that one.
Wow.
That's not in that.
No.
There. No, you're not
No,
allowed to go there. Okay, well done. You off your chest now?
Yeah, I feel
Okay,
better.
let's get into Swans and Richmond because Big Budwar kicked 5. He's 35 years old.
Okay, maybe it's like that's what I mean. Budwar's still probably the best
He's
player in the AFL right now, and
35 years old.
he's still probably one of the best.
Well, I don't think we're appreciating Buddy at all.
No,
enough.
we're not.
He's 35.
Yeah, he also punched Koch in the face on the weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was awesomely like it was like, whoa, okay.
It was just impressive. It was a bold move, you know.
Yeah.
Kick 5 and smack Cochin on the chin.
That was weird.
You know what I say? Kick 5 out for 1.
No, we didn't. We don't condone violence.
No, we
but,
don't at
we
all.
Love Buddy.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
but that's-
but
you-
yeah, see Sam. No, you weren't. No.
Yeah.
That's different.
Would you sign him up 5 more years? No, I wouldn't. That's a
No,
silly
would I
question.
sign Buddy for 5?
Now, I love this kid.
He'd be 40, Sam.
I love this kid, Chad Warner.
Yeah, love him as well.
I really, really like this.
You know what I love? I feel like Chad Warner has been in moments a few times where he just celebrates over the top,
Nah,
like
I
kicking
love
the
it.
footy away. Oh,
Well,
no,
he did
someone
that.
else did. The
No,
Adelaide boy
no,
did
he
it.
did
Nah.
it on the weekend.
I know,
Yeah.
but like, would you ever be that excited that you'd boo the
Yeah,
ball
I reckon.
40
I've
rows
done that at
back?
Preston City Oval a couple of times. I've kicked it on the train lines. No.
I've just never been that happy that I'm going to boot this ball that far away.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that.
No, it wasn't 50.
It was after the
was it
siren.
50 or not?
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. I was pretty drunk by then.
Lions, GWS, Lockie Neal had 39 and 2 goals. When you
start.
God, this is really carrying my argument if no one's dominating, but I think you know what I mean. That's an unbelievable. Jared Berry starred 2. Haven't heard much about him in the past few years. Jared Berry. What?
You just read everything.
I'm reading it
with no tone at all.
I'm reading it.
Yeah,
because it's a shit comment. I don't know who put that in there. Jared Berry. He's there's 2 berries. They're very
Raspberries
good.
and blackberries.
Yeah, they're very good.
Gozza.
Cool. Caniglio back to decent form and Green Kick 4. Toby Kick 4.
Toby Green Kick 4, your mate?
He did, yeah, he did.
You text him?
Hey, big shout out to Bobby Hill this week as well.
Yes, I saw that news.
Unfortunately, diagnosed with testicular
very sad.
cancer, which is, it's fucking just, devastating, obviously. I think this shows, ladies and gentlemen, listening to this show, no one is immune to any illness.
No.
Are they?
No.
And
No,
in
God,
terms
no.
of just age, what you do for it's just it's there. Unfortunately, these things happen, and we have to be on top of our health. We went and had our testiculars.
Probably this when Doc got diagnosed.
Yeah, we went and had ours checked. Which, in all seriousness, that was such an easy process. It took like an hour. Thought it was going to be uncomfortable. Seriously, easy thing to do. Please,
Just ease of mind as well.
just do it.
Once you do it, it's ease of mind knowing,
Just do it.
one way or the other. At least you know where your body's at.
And especially with these AFL players, that have been diagnosed lately, it is very easy because you have a club doctor there every day, and it's the ease is there to do it. But I totally understand other people. You might need to take a day off work or leave off work early. But yeah, please make sure you do get into that because it is super important.
100%, yeah.
Keep doing. Geelong Adelaide.
Oh, your boys.
Now that reminds me of a time. Geelong played Adelaide with Tony with Gary Ablett Senior and Darren Jarman on the other end.
Really?
And I just went, what a game of footy.
Were you even alive then?
Yep.
Well, yeah, you would have been maybe.
Tom Stewart,
40
touches, 34 kicks on Saturday.
You know what someone said about this game? Someone goes, is Tom Stewart underrated?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's fucking all-Australian.
Yeah, he's done really well.
He's very rated at the moment.
Guthrie had 34.
Yeah.
Geelong is a bit meh.
Guthrie
Don't
worked
say that
at
about my
Cold
mates.
Rock.
Don't say that about my mates.
Guthrie worked at Cold Rock. Did we say that last week?
We didn't, but...
Oh, it's still the other, yeah. 200 plus.
Shit podcast. Someone saying on the weekend, Danger's last chance for a flag. I swear to God, they've said that for the last fucking 7 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know
if
that's true or not. I went down to Geelong. Did I tell you guys that?
You did, mate. You saw them all.
I connected with the community, which is fantastic. Now, something that is picked up here, but I'm going to say this week, I'm advocating for kick-ins to not be a stat anymore.
Why?
Because I think it's just silly. Speaking of our mate Sam Doherty, took about 47 kick-ins on the weekend.
Smart.
And to count that as a stat, is that fair?
Well, that's like Sam's hardball get.
Yeah, true.
When you get concussed,
But
you
the
get a
more
free
reason
kick.
I say it was I used to play back pocket, right? And I would never be trusted with a kick-in duty. So every kick when I'm leaving the ground, I've had 11. I've probably had the same amount as the other fullback that takes the kick-ins, but they take 20 kick-ins.
Yeah,
so
true.
they've gone from having 11
I'm with you.
to
Fudges it.
31.
Fudges it.
Do you know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah, no, they did. It's just your stats go up so high if you take the kick.
You know, there's this. I was listening to. I don't know what is this. I don't know. I was listening to something. They were like, the stats now say that if you're up by a point in a game and you're having a shot at goal, it's better for you to kick a point because no one is kicking goals from kick-ins.
Really?
There's no one's done it this year.
Righto, Jared.
Smart, isn't it? So you're up by a
Righto,
point.
David King.
You're up by a point. You're 10 metres out in
Do you
front.
want to get up on the whiteboard and draw that up for us? How the zones work?
Up by a point, 10 metres out from the front, you spray it. Because if it goes back to the middle instead of bounce, there's more chance
you
they'll
reckon
kick
a
it.
tactical miss? You reckon people are going to do that?
Good.
Yeah.
That's what why.
Boys, I'm going to miss this one because I back in the web, okay? We're going to lock this in, team defence. Ever since Sam played one game of seniors, he's got a lot to say. He's got a lot to say about football.
You think you're better than us?
He's got a lot to say.
A lot to say, yeah.
Which is
Are you still concussed or something?
I'm quite flabbergasted. At this chat.
D's versus Freo, story of the round. Wow, I tell you what, no one bloody saw this coming.
I didn't see this going. What about Frederick with the tap back? Michael Frederick with the tap back. Did you see that?
Great.
How good was that?
Unbelievable.
It's not the first time he's done that as well. Someone else did it from Fremantle too. I'm trying to remember. Someone else punched it out of the points and like. Anyway, they must be. I reckon they're training that. They're training that. Anyway,
touching it back.
That was awesome. Freo flag mantle. It's pretty
don't
cool.
say that. I don't like flag man at all.
Have they been? Is Fife back playing?
Nah, he's playing 2 still. Oh,
Is he
has
really?
I made that up.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
There you go.
He's in the 2s.
Freo's going. I reckon like they going that well. But you know, sometimes when you bring in such a good player, it actually stuffs up things a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like-
360 here today.
Yeah.
Through a 360 vibe. What do you
Sorry,
think?
Jared. Okay. Eagles, Dogs.
Fucking, who cares, Eagles? They're shit.
No, don't say that about the Eagles. You know, one thing I actually want to start doing is when we go through the teams, let's actually pick who we think would win out of the mascot as well.
Oh, my God. Okay, do it for the remaining games. I'm not doing this all season.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Suns versus Hawks.
Well, the sun would burn. If a hawk flew too high into the sun, it would obliterate into ashes.
And
unfortunately.
that actually correlates because the Suns beat the Hawks.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. There's actually a
There's something
correlation
in
here.
this. Here we go.
Yeah.
Suns absolutely smashed them. And good to see that the Hawks dipping the balls in dishwashing liquid worked.
Yes.
What I'd normally do is just get up there night before and have a run around and the captain's running.
Yeah.
Just get used to the conditions instead of dipping all the balls in dishwashing liquid.
Yeah.
But good on them for trying. Saints versus North. Who would win between a Saint and a Kangaroo?
Saint and a kangaroo. I would say a saint. Because a saint is heavenly.
Sorry, I just saw what Sam did. Yes. Well, Saints won by 50 and North are still shit at footy.
Yeah. Brad
Unfortunately.
Hill has 33 touches. But yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Just back to the Suns-Hawks game. Took Miller is seriously a good player.
Yeah, he's
Really good player.
the face of the AFL.
Fuck. You know what he's actually really good at? Snapping the ball. Like left foot snaps.
He's good at them.
Yeah, like really good both sides of his body.
Wow.
Yeah, weird. Anyway.
That's huge.
And there was another player actually, Hawthorn. Oh, please. Did you watch this game? A young player from Hawthorn who's like so good at inside 50 kicks.
Who?
I can't remember his name, unfortunately, at this moment. I don't know. I'll get that for next week. Like, he's just lacing people out left, right, and centre, which is
like it.
cool. Saints in the top 4. Very, very cool. All right, Collingwood Carlton. Gee whiz.
Oh, wow. What a
How
game.
cool
Great
is it?
game.
How cool is it having like a game on late Sunday?
Yeah.
Like Sunday
A big
Arvo,
game.
big
Big
game
blockbuster
on-
game.
yeah.
80,000 on Sunday Arvo.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
You
huge.
went, didn't you?
I was there doing my thing.
How
doing
was
what
it?
I do best.
How was?
Great. Great atmosphere.
Yeah.
It was actually packed. It was crazy busy. And it was good vibes. Just good vibes in there.
Yeah.
Crowd going nuts. Collingwood, Carlton
Yeah.
hate each other.
Yeah.
Lots of sledging after the game. I went
Can't
down.
believe we lost, man.
I know all the Collingwood fans are like, go home, Carlton, go home.
Shouldn't have been that close.
Gozzo, go home. I was like, nah, good win. We'll seriously see you in September. You guys will be there, yeah? You guys will be in September? All good.
Well, they're playing pretty well at the moment.
we didn't deserve to be in this game at all. Whereas in the Carlton boys, I did nothing.
Kerno is really good at footy.
He's really good.
Yeah.
What do you do, kick 4 again?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I'm telling you something right now as well. Little something. Matty Owies. I love that bloke.
You look like him.
No, I look like the other guy. Got his name. Not Harry
Jordan
Styles.
Boyd?
The other guy's Boyd. I look like him. Oh,
Spanish Sam, am I hearing this?
Come on.
Hopefully I picked this up.
Come on, Sam.
He's in concussion protocol still, guys. I'm sorry.
he's lo-
Oh, he knows
okay,
him.
he knows
Okay.
him. Yeah.
Oh, he looks
Sam
like
took a
potato
photo of
head.
him one day at training, so he knows him. Yeah, no, it's great. So Matty Owies is a very good player.
Yep.
Another really good player that I like watching. What Adam Chera has been good for.
When have you started watching footy all of a sudden?
I watched a lot this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't like what you said last week. I like to watch it. What Adam Chera is really good at is tackling. I don't think I've ever seen him get a tackle broken away. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
He's really good.
He's good. Yeah, he's
he's
great.
good.
Great tackling.
Yeah.
Great tackling.
Great at tackling.
Port Adelaide versus Essendon. Who wins this? A Port Adelaide Power or an Essendon Bomber?
Well, if a plane is going to the sky and it gets hit by a fucking
Power
power
socket.
bolt, it's gonna go down. So yeah,
Luckily, there's no bloody Tasmanian forks because if the forks played the power, fork PowerPoint explosion. Anyway, Port by 16.
Wow. Okay.
I'll cut that out soon.
No, we're not talking about him. Start again. Port versus Essendon. Okay. Port won.
Yeah.
They won the game. Wines had a good game.
80% of the time. The Knights.
Game.
Port Essendon didn't kick a goal in the first quarter, I think, and they only lost by
Port.
16. So well done, Essendon. And just want to say quickly to all the fans out there who are watching Essendon
No, we're not
next week,
doing the Essendon thing anymore.
well done to your team. That was so much better this week.
Great game by that one.
Yeah.
Winners and losers.
Here we go.
Losers for me. Here we go. Sting it. Losers.
Losers. Friggin' losers. Here we go. Who's your loser?
Demons.
Yeah.
Win a game.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Been waiting a long time.
You know
to say
what?
this.
I actually think that's a good tactical loss. You don't want to be going into finals like 23 wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to have a little loss just to shaking it up a
Yeah,
bit.
they're my losers as well.
Yeah.
Learn how to win a game, you bloody idiots.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing how
Yeah,
you're going out there
got
and
ahead of
losing.
themselves, I reckon.
Oh, arrogant
Yeah.
as.
Yeah.
So arrogant.
Yeah.
Learn how to win. Get out of here.
I reckon.
Honestly. Winners for me. Carlton Footy Club. Great effort.
I'm going Flag Mantle. What a win.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm also going Gold Coast Suns.
So I
Great
go
win
for
up
the
there as
Suns.
well.
So I go for them, and I picked them as my winner this week.
Cool.
great.
Have you got a list clock of the week? Because I've got one.
Yeah, I do.
Who have you got?
Mine is Lockie Schultz.
That's fine, because I've got another one.
Pick 57 in the 2018 National Draft. He kicked 4 goals in the weekend. He's the closest thing to Toby Green on another team. So here's mine, Lockie Schultz.
All right, I've got one. How's this? I don't know how this bloke hasn't had it, and I love this man, John Noble.
Not the coach.
John Noble from Collingwood.
North's coach.
No, it's his son.
Oh, Trent Noble.
No, his son, John Noble from
John.
Collingwood.
Yeah.
He's a star.
Yeah, well, he's been
Mate,
coaching him pretty well.
25 years of age. He got picked up in the mid-season draft, pick 14, and he's come in and literally hasn't missed a game.
Wait, so he's playing and coaching North Melbourne.
Oh, my God. He was from the Sample. He had an identical twin, apparently.
How
It's
does
just
he
saying
fit all
that
this in?
now. He began playing for West Adelaide, played 43 games.
And he's 25.
Then he went to Collingwood. So, unbelievable. He went to the mid-season draft, recruited there. He has not missed a game. He's got beautiful skills. Absolutely rips 45s better than most. He's played 55 games now. That's actually crazy. He's literally has not missed a game, I don't think, since he's debuted. And he was the one last week who wins like the most unrewarded player of the week. He had that good passage of play. Remember I told you he did the Smothers against Fremantle the week earlier?
you did.
Yeah. So, fuck
Well
me.
done.
I'm all about John
So am
Noble.
I. And
Yeah.
shout out to, I know you play on the weekends, then coach North on the other days. So just
That's his dad.
Great work to be able to play a game, then switch off and put your coaching hat on.
Yeah,
and,
it's
and
impressive.
coach North.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Jeez, it's a great effort. He deserves that.
All right.
Here we go. Upcoming games. I'm going to go and tell you this game's on Friday night. Bulldogs versus the Geelong Cats at Marvel. What does it remind you of?
That reminds me of definitely, straight away, in my head, Eagleton. Nathan Eagleton. Running around with the number 10 on. He's back. With the ASICS career changes. Do you remember him?
Yeah, Nathan
Like
Eagleton.
straight away, I'm just going Nathan Eagleton running up and down the wing. Just
At
in his
Marvel.
career savers.
Love that.
Yeah.
Who wins?
Bald head.
Good game.
It is a good game. I'm gonna say Cats.
I'm going to say the Doggies.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Dogs v Cats.
Yep.
Ooh. Adelaide versus Eagles. Who cares?
Yeah, that reminds
Oh my
me.
God,
That
cat and
reminds
dog.
me.
Cat, dog, and bird versus bird.
Yeah, that reminds me of back in the day when the grand finals, West Coast versus Adelaide, in 1992, I reckon it was.
Okay, yeah, right. Who wins then?
Jarman and
Adelaide?
and,
I pick Adelaide.
Peter Matera and everyone.
Suns versus
Oh,
North.
that reminds me of bedtime.
Good to see that. Yeah, good to see that Noble's coaching on Saturday and he's playing Sunday. So just because I've known so much about Noble today, I'm going to go for North. Oh my God, he's going to Darwin to play and then flying back to coach the next
it's
day.
not funny. I'm going with the Suns. Melbourne Swans. Wow,
Oh, Swans win that.
good one to bounce back. I'm going
Oh,
D's.
you know what? No Buddy, no Maisie. Cancel each other out. Even ball game still. I go
Interesting.
Swannies.
I'm going to go Demons.
Hawks versus Collingwood.
Hawks versus Collingwood. I'm going to go Collingwood.
I'm going Collingwood as well. And Flagmantle versus the Lions.
Flagmantle versus the
5:20
Lions.
p.m. Yuck.
That's a pretty good game, man, and that's at WA. I'm going Fremantle.
I'm going Lions.
Lachie Neale Cup.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Carlton, Port, Saints, Essendon, Giants.
Oh, fuck.
And Richmond have the bye.
Essendon playing the bye. I'm going to go the bye.
Don't.
I'm going to pick the bye just in a close one.
Don't. Here we go. Priority pick. Let's do it.
You're now listening to Priority Pick.
How are you, mate?
Good. How are you?
Good.
You're stalling already?
Good. Now, I have a priority pick. This week, I've actually got a bit of a reverse priority pick. Can I tell you something? I went to the movies on... What night would it have been?
I don't know. Tell me.
I reckon it was Friday night. I went to the movies. So after a big day of working, trying to, work, and I went to the cinemas, Palace
nice.
Cinemas. Which is
By
great.
yourself?
No, I went with Sophie Princess.
Nice.
And I went into a movie called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Heard of it?
I know. Is that a riddle?
Have you heard of? No, it's a film.
Okay, no, I haven't.
You heard of it?
What rogue film is this?
It was a bit of a little art housey.
Why would you go
one.
to Top Gun or something?
No, I didn't do that, but I went to this one.
I haven't heard of it.
I'm happy you haven't. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen. I left.
Terrible.
I left the cinema.
Wow.
But I was like, look, partially because I was so tired as well. I was like, this is so tired. And we went to, the seats aren't as comfy as when I went with Batman.
And they're not as
And I
comfy
couldn't
as
have
your
fallen
couch.
asleep there.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, this is crook. And Juz hated it. And I was like, let's just get out of here. This sucks.
Yeah.
I will give it another chance one day, but just wasn't my cup of tea that night. It
Yeah.
wasn't good.
That's
so
fair.
I wouldn't recommend that one.
Also a bad one, a bad review.
Yeah.
Anything good for us?
It's got 8.4 on IMDb though, and
What's
I
it
wanted
about?
to like
Have you
it.
told me what's it about?
So it's about this family. Yeah, it's about like multi-universes, and I don't know.
Struggled to keep up, didn't you? Is that bad?
I wanted to watch it, but there was like parts in the movie as well where I didn't mind it, but what put me off was the fact that like there were there's parts in it that were like a little bit like not funny, but they were like jokes.
Yeah.
And people were like laughing out loud, like full on laughing out. And I was like, that
not
wasn't
funny.
funny at all. Like
No.
I genuinely, that just wasn't funny.
Did nothing for you.
That's probably what it's like when people listen to me on the podcast, I must admit. But I was like, fucking hell, that is just not funny. And it actually turned me off being in the cinema. So I was like, I'm just going to go watch this another time by myself at home.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So this week, don't go see that.
Don't go
That's
see
the,
that.
the priority pick.
We'll go see it, but just
Priority pick is save your
didn't love
cash
it.
and don't go there.
Didn't love that one. But I do say priority pick is actually just going out and going to the movies, which was cool. Podcast that I've been listening to at the moment. Should I know?
Yeah, go on.
What have you been listening to, firstly?
I'm watching Peaky Blinders.
Really?
Peaky Blinders season 5.
Again?
Terrible. There's just a new gang every season that come in. Now the Billy Boys are in town.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are the Billy Boys?
Really,
Why
no,
do they get involved?
They are infamous.
What's their name? What's his name again? I know I'm watching it.
Billy Boys?
No, the other guy, the main
I
character.
never watched
Where's
it.
Thomas Shelby?
Yeah, I haven't watched it, so I'm not too sure.
That'll be my land. I'm the Billy Boys.
Okay, wow. The other thing that I actually saw on Netflix recently as well, which I was a massive advocate for and promoted this show, Stranger Things.
Yeah,
Season 3's out.
I'm out.
They're like 21 now, I swear, and they're trying to like make them into kids, and it's just weird now. It's just
It's like the boy who cried wolf. Yeah, I'm sure there's aliens. Yeah, okay.
It's how many aliens can keep coming back,
Literally.
and how many times can you keep defeating them and keep coming back? It's just like far out.
Someone, just 11, just pack up shop.
Yeah, but 11's like fully in just normal world these days.
Weird.
Anyway, I might have to check that one out. I'll give it another try.
I'm trying to think. It's a lot now. I'm not watching anything else except for Thomas Shelby. Big good episode. I'm going to take us out with a song.
No.
Okay.
We have the Run Club.
Yep, Friday.
Are we doing that?
Yeah. Yeah, so sorry. We're doing it. I don't know if anyone else is going to be there.
Sam goes, I'll come and I'll bring one of the scooters. I was like, you break your other fucking collarbone? Which I wouldn't mind, actually. So we should.
So, yeah. Run Club Friday, 4:30.
At the tan?
At the tan. At
Yeah.
the bottom. No, at the top of the hill.
Was it the tan? Was it 4:30?
It's the tan, the top of the hill.
Was it 4:30 though?
I think so. So we'll be there. I don't know if anyone else will be there, but if you see Dylan and I and
Yeah, it is.
Sam on a scooter going around the tan,
Yeah,
that
top
is
of the
Run
hill.
Club.
Top of the hill Run Club. So come down. I must admit, I haven't been into the fitness thing lately, and I really need to get back into a bit of fitness.
This will be the thing that starts you, kickstarts you.
Can't wait to see you all there. In all seriousness, will be fantastic to see you all. But that's about it for this week, guys and girls. I really hope you had a great time. I must admit, Dan, I go out to the community a fair bit.
Same.
And I know we like to have
Always
some
give back.
funny laughs and gags on the show and whatnot. But I met some beautiful people on the weekend. And I really appreciate it. If you ever see us, come and say g'day. We really appreciate the love and
100%.
support.
Love
And
you
I
all.
think we sit here in a room by ourselves with a guy with a broken collarbone and another guy that's got a fucked back, and they don't care about anything. So when we get outside and we meet people that actually enjoy listening to the show,
Yes.
it's actually incredible.
No, it is.
And I think people are joking every time they come up, but it's it's really good. It's really funny.
Yeah. I love you all.
No, it was funny. Someone said something. This is a shit story. I can't remember what actually happened. Oh,
That's the worst story ever. That is a shit story.
I think someone came up to at the Geelong on the weekend, the footy. Oh, that was it. Came up to me on the weekend and he was just talking for ages, like really nice guy. I was talking for ages. And he had like a moon boot on his ankle. And I was like, oh, what happened, mate? He goes, oh, this. And I was like, oh, yeah, fake Achilles surgery. Like something like joking around with him and stuff, thinking he knew everything. And we were chatting for probably 5 minutes. And by the end of it, I was like, oh, so are you listening to List Cloggers or Dylan Friends? And he's like, no, none. So I'd been the whole
Sledging him.
conversation, I was like weaning in the jokes of the show and he was laughing and by the end of it, I realised he had no idea what I was even talking about. He literally had no idea. So he just thought I was a random bloke and thought that he knew.
He felt so bad for you. He kept going along with it.
He just kept going
Fake
along.
Achilles?
Yeah, he just kept going along. And I was like, so in my head, I was like, you just.
So when are you going to laugh
What the
at the
fuck
jokes?
just happened? That was weird. Anyway, see ya.
Buckley kicked one from 50 last week and he's missed the shot. He's celebrating a point.
Jackie Chan returns.